Hello, Identity 5 community. So there have been reports, you might have seen it, there have been reports about someone scamming people, selling people an account and then keeping the account. Here is one post. Please do not support or contact Wondrous. He is scamming people by promising to trade accounts without actually doing so. And here is, this guy also has a YouTube channel that you can see here. His YouTube channel. He likes to use Dragon Ball Z pictures as his profile. You have Gaming Grizzly and Azrael Identity 5 who have made an alert about it, saying a lot of screenshots were posted about a person called Wondrous, showing that he was scamming others by selling Identity 5 accounts he doesn't even have. So it's pretty serious, right? When you have someone scamming people around, I think it's something that everyone should know about, which is why I'm here. So here's the YouTube channel. He makes videos occasionally. And here basically you have screenshots of him, Wondrous Identity 5, that shows him selling an account through Identity 5 account for sale, which is kind of a platform that people use to sell accounts. So you have one here where he sells something for 800 bucks and another one where he sells something for 450 bucks. And here we have a screenshot. I had a few questions about the account you're selling. Is that okay? Yeah, for sure. So what the screenshots show is that this guy is someone who sells accounts. Now here is the damning evidence that shows that he's scamming people, basically. Hi, I'm one of the people running the Twitter that helps people sell and trade their accounts. Which is this, I assume, right? I'd like to know if you're planning on returning the money to all the people you have scammed. If the money is not returned, I will be filing a report to the police. To which he responds, do you want my uncle's number? He's actually a police officer, so it will make things a lot faster. Say less, you also want my social security number? I'll still provide it. I'm just gonna really slowly and steadily walk away. So this is serious. It's serious because it kind of shows that he acknowledges the fact that he's scamming people. He's basically not denying it. He's basically kind of admitting to it, like he's playing along with it, right? It's pretty damning. Then we have another one. Then we have someone telling him how to cancel a payment. It's telling him, if you do not refund me, I'll contact the authorities. And this is where he says, and this is where I live. So he basically doesn't deny anything. He's not like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, what are you talking about? It's like he's admitting to it, you know? And here's a last screenshot. Quick question, what do you gain from scamming people? And then he says, again, we see that this is Wondrous. We saw the profile picture. Here he says, was honestly kinda messed up, not gonna lie. So he basically kind of admits that he's scamming people. He knows that he's scamming people, and from what we saw previously, it doesn't seem like he cares about the fact that he's scamming people. He doesn't seem to be guilty. He doesn't seem to hold himself like responsible. He doesn't feel sorry. It just looks like he doesn't care, right? I ended up making close to 10k, which is crazy, and hopefully people can realize you always need a middleman. So he mentions that people need a middleman, and here you have another screenshot from someone who tried to trade with this guy. And the guy says, lol, my friend is watching you on YouTube. She told me about you and Grizzly. Oh my god, haha. So I'll find a middleman now. We don't need one, lol. What I'm trying to say is that I'm trustworthy, haha. Here where he said people need a middleman, here he says, yo, you don't need a middleman, just trust me. Just trust me on this. And it's kind of messed up, the fact that this person mentions that he has watched his content, that he, or rather, someone he knows is watching his content. She told me about you. This is like potential fans right here, like potential fans that he's scamming. Like this is messed up, you know? And then there are other screenshots that I can also show, but like this is basically very damning, because this shows that this man knows that he's scamming people. He knows it, and he doesn't seem to give a crap. So I'm not exactly clear on how Wondrous functions, alright? I don't really know about this entire transaction thing, how it works. But basically you have people saying that he sells account that he already claimed to have sold, like he sells account that he doesn't even owns. And there's this case where he actually legit allowed someone to get into the account, but he's still trying to access it. And if we want to come back to this tweet right here, I've showed you a lot of reason to believe so, lol. I even talked with lots of and they want to fucking learn how to spell, for fuck's sake. So he's basically trying to convince people that he's enough, that he's super trustworthy, and people trusted him. He's trying to convince people by saying that they are friends with big YouTubers. Hey, I'm very close friends with Schmidi and Grizzly. I have 400 subscribers, which are all irrelevant. It doesn't matter who you are friends with. It doesn't matter how much subscribers you have. It doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber or not. I've said in the past, don't trust YouTubers. Don't treat them as gods. They aren't worth shit. They aren't worth more than you. I even have a special role on his server where only his close friends have. He's basically trying to use his background. Like, this is a logical fallacy. Those things don't actually prove that you're trustworthy. Your connections don't prove that you're trustworthy. This is just manipulative behavior. I used to work for Identity V back in season 1. And I also have some previous trading experience where the person went first. These are just claims. They're not worth shit. So basically he's trying to use the fact that he has a YouTube channel. He's trying to use big names to show that he's trustworthy. Don't fall for these things, you know. It doesn't matter who you're talking with. It doesn't matter who they know. Have critical thinking. Don't trust these people based on these things. If possible, don't do this shady account trading stuff. Like, don't do it. If we're gonna go to Identity V accounts, they have a picture showing how they function. And here we have a warning that says, we do not handle anything more than advertisement. Please be very cautious in your trades, as there are people out there who will try to scam you. There's unfortunately nothing we can do if something happens to your account or money. So please don't do this shady stuff. Well, I guess it's enticing, you know, you're playing this game, you're getting a bunch of stuff and you're trying to make some quick buck. Like, I don't think it's worth it, you know, just keep your account, play on your account. Don't go into this shady stuff. This is my personal advice. And I have to personally thank again Taro, because basically his Twitter post allowed me to find all this information. I struggled to find information because here I am reading that there's a lot of screenshots that were posted on social media about a scammer, and I'm here thinking, oh, okay, so basically there is a big threat in the community. Maybe like I can do something about it. I would like to be more informed about it. So they're saying there's a lot of screenshots. And I'm here looking for those screenshots, right? I'm looking at his YouTube channel, I'm looking in his discussion. I'm not finding anything, nobody has commented on them. I watched like one of his videos, there's no commentary about it. Then I went to Twitter, I did some general searches, I searched in the Identity 5 page, I didn't find anything. I looked at Facebook, right? I know that there's some people that stream on Facebook, couldn't really find anything. So I'm here like, okay, where are those screenshots? Where are they? And what are those social media? Like, help our brother out, you know, like as someone who is an outsider, who's trying to be informed about this information, like where can I find it, you know? So this has been a really pain in the ass. I eventually find out this weird website that I know nothing about, and I've seen those screenshots, and eventually I made my way to Gentaro's Twitter page, who has been posting these screenshots. So I have to thank him because he's basically allowed me to have this information. He does writing commission. He also has a YouTube channel. So basically thank you, because finding information was a fucking pain in the ass. I was directed towards those YouTube posts, but those YouTube posts are not worth shit without context. So this is basically it, man. Identity 5 scammer. be careful. If you want to find information on your own, there's the aminoapp.com. Well, I guess I can copy paste this link. And there's also this Twitter user that I just mentioned. And I recently found out that all this information, like, people talk about it on the Discord servers, but look, I'm an outsider. I don't really care about anything in the pro scene. I don't really care about those servers. I'm the kind of guy that just does his own thing. But if something like this happens, I think everyone deserves to know it. I think everyone deserves to be informed about it. Like, I don't need to join a server in order to find out about it, you know? Like, this is the part that sucks. So this is it. I want you all to be careful. If you are affected by this, if you are somehow involved in this, again, you can contact Identity 5 accounts.